से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क, धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello, good morning, everyone. Today we have a new brand launch that is Myeon Hub. Basically, we have the co-founders, Mr. Sony. He has also joined with the session, and we have the founder Vinod sir. He has also joined the session here. And basically, will be this is the first brand launch of Myeon Hub. And just to have a short understanding about what this brand does, Myeon Hub is India's first DIY instant ramen cafe and a social hub wherein it offers an interactive tech-enabled dining experiences to the customers, and definitely they can cook their own ramen from a global selection. And operated by BYB Food Tech LLP, this brand position itself as a third place for social engagement amongst the youth and the families. So here we have both Vinod sir and Sony joined over the call. This brand is from Chennai region. So definitely they're here to just share their introduction about the brand. So over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Swapnil. And first of all, I would like to thank Franchise India team for giving us or partnering with us for this opportunity to engage with other expansion plans and where can be instrumental in connecting with entrepreneurs with engaging with our brand. And it is good that there's a good platform to look for our next expansion plans. Okay, I would also like to introduce Sony, who is part of Myeon Hub, and so he actually one of our other partners is not there. But again, we've been working on this as a concept for almost 2 years, and now trying to bring it to reality. And it has been close to 1 year of operations in Chennai, which has been a successful brand so far. That is something we are glad to say that. So that's a brief introduction about what is Myeon Hub is. Okay. Now I will just run through what exactly the concept behind or the story behind how we started off with and all. So which will actually be good for potential investors, and we can also give confidence to others to work on something a new concept which has come to reality, and which has been accepted by the people. That is something most important. And let's say I'll just talk with the story first. We why this particular concept was started. Okay, we've been okay, or many of us, and I'm sure most of us also, we've been seeing this 2 minutes noodles or Maggie thing over your childhood and everything. It is, if you look at the noodles as a food, it is a most comfort food. It is called as, okay, most the comfort food which anybody and everybody can make, and quickest form of available one. This was actually used during the World War time. That's it has got such a long story on noodles when you really look at what does noodles and connect with humans. Okay, and here we've been analyzing where is a gap, where what which way these noodles are there in the market. Yes, always these noodles were always shown as, most of the time it is like instant noodles, it's for home usage, home food, where no, you can just take your pack and cook it, and whenever people are hungry, so it is something no, you can have it anytime kind of thing. That is what noodles was always about. So let us say a classic example, there are many noodle lovers are there. When you look at people who love noodles, and they may be wanting to make it as their meal, be it in their workplace or be it in evenings or any kind of time. Okay, so we actually we went while Myeon Hub was made, or while we were working on the project, we were talking a story through a concept, a lady called Sarah. Okay, she's a working woman. Okay, or it can be any kind of. So we actually started talking about Sarah's story. uh, One sec, I'll just take my this one also. Yeah. It is like no everyone. I said like no, Sarah is one of the individual who's a noodle lover, noodles or ramens you call it as. So when it is loved across all ages. If you I don't think like no noodles has got a specific this one about only youngsters or youth or kids like it. It is from our own life experience we saw it. No, it is something which has been liked by all ages, say even 5 year 6 year old kid also, and even a 60-year-old grandfather who brings the kids along to the place. Okay, so then what we are talking about is the Sarah story, what I was talking about. uh, let's say she living in a city like Chennai or a Bombay or any kind of bustling city, where they love exploring the different kind of noodle cuisines. And if you look at the options, you have maybe the fast food chains where you can go for a Maggie or any kind of this one, where they just make cook it and give it to you as such. There is no engagement there, there's no fun there. You get the same kind of thing every day if you really want to take it same today or tomorrow or day after as well. You can also alternate thing is what you can go to a high-end restaurant where it is too expensive. Like no, you can't have it every day. So ramens cooked in the high-end restaurants, yeah, it may cost upwards about 600, 700, or more than that per serving. So that's how it is done. So that is where we just thought, okay, there is a gap. It's there are many others like Sarah, like a few noodle lovers. They could be left unsatisfied where like no, they are longing for a noodle experience that can combine affordability, customization, and high quality ingredients, which all can be made according to their wish and taste. So that is also equally important. When you look at food, you always love to. Everyone will have a personal choice, and the way like no, I'll be happy to like make my own kind of. Or when I get from a restaurant, I would like to have it as per my taste. So when you look at that kind of opportunity, there is no such entrepreneurial ventures or something where they recognize this kind of potential, and we're working on can we do an affordable customizable fast casual dining experience. That is where like no Myeon Hub was born. Okay, if you look at, we said the company or the brand is operated by a company called BYB Food Tech LLP. The BYB stands for actually build your bowl. Okay, the concept started such a way like no, it will be own bowl was a concept, and build your bowl was initially like no, we were building on that as a brand. Then we wanted to like no, keep Myeon Hub was born from there as a brand itself. It's evolved. So BYB is bringing that concept where people, whatever is what they know, they have a place will be there where it is an it will have an open kitchen where like people can do enormous personalization of their noodles and the way they want it, and customize it, and moreover it will be most engaging experience. It's all about engaging work dining experience. Otherwise you go to any restaurant, you order for a food, and that's what it's all about. So this is what the story behind how Myeon Hub was born. Okay, now I'll run through the Myeon Hub's deck, which will talk about what we are and how we are doing now, and how successful is Chennai's restaurant running for last close to 1 year. So we'll just run through the presentation. Chitra, can you just open that presentation now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chitra. This is Myeon Hub. and this is India's first DIY ramen cafe and a social hub. So we call it as, this is place where it is not just for dining, it is an interactive place where people experience it. It is all about having fun of their own choice of noodles they select, and toppings or whatever you call it as, everything is, it is as per their selection. I'll just run through it quickly. Yeah, it is what we called as more of an interactive tech-enabled dining model compared to any other restaurant where you go. You can definitely, noodles can be like, ordered anywhere, or any other food, any other chains are there. You can just go to your this one, place your orders, and you have your food. But beyond that, an engagement or an interaction with the food, and experiencing with it, the cooking or whatever is done by you at your own taste, that may be missing it. And when it also call about, like, now we say it is not just a space for coming in, it is a third place where, in addition to your workplace or a home, there is a third place, and that is social, that is Myeon Hub now, which people have accepted, and they have been engaging it for the last close to a year now. Be it an evening place where people want to, like, spend some time. We call it as, it is more to do with, a community building. Okay, so you just yes, sitting there with your friends, and new ideas are born. Like Myeon Hub was born over a discussion with three of us. We were discussing, sitting across, and from there it has come through last 1.5 to 2 years of journey. I'm sure there are more of like such Myeon Hubs, or some kind of projects can start from the rooftop of Myeon Hub, which is called the Hub. Okay, that's the third space where people come for work, people come for small games, board games, and all those things. We also have many activities happen in the terrace, which is also like, live music, and you bring your own devices where you can play your guitars or jam, and watching the games or music videos, and that's, it's a place of engagement. So that is what I say, like, making Myeon Hub unique. And it is not just about food, it is all about experience with the vibes of the space. We call it as Myeon vibes, so which has been trending in the market too. And we just introduced about BYB, so we'll go to the next slide. See, Myeon Hub's, yeah, co-vertical is about the ramen cafe, where we have close to 60 plus curated selection of noodles from the globe, different countries. We could be various Asian countries and other this one. So 6, 7 different countries we have, and also selections are too big in terms of varieties, where people select among, multiple brands, and versions. Could be like, a spicy version if they want, a cheesy version if they want, non-veg, veg, everything is available. So that is what it talk about. And it's a high table turnaround model, and where, like, no which I'll explain it in the coming slide. So we'll just run through the slide, where it is more to do with, picking the ramen and experiencing with it, and they make their own. And Hub, at what we say is, like, no, it is more of a place where, like, no, engaging with the food. We also have a global kitchen, and be it whatever the kind of food in addition to ramens are served there. So that is also there. So people will not feel, what if my group has got only, out of my 50 or 20 people gang, they came in today, and maybe 5 of them want something in addition to ramen. Yes, we have it. And it is not ramens, goes well with other things also, snacks. We have some Korean dishes and all those kind of things. So it all goes well with the dining experience. Uh, yeah, we can go to the next slide. So what you see is a open terrace, and the hub, what you call it as, where we have a kitchen, open kitchen is there, plus along with the seating, and this ambience is what we talk about, where like the Myeon vibes are vibe. People who is coming in. So for from all the reviews and feedbacks and one-to-one discussions, they all talk about one thing, like going to Myeon Hub. Yes, there is something unique place, and moreover, they love that ambience. They love the experience. Uh, that's what we could give all these days, and this is what making customers coming back again. Because as I said, it is it is the varieties of the noodles. It is 60 plus is there as such, and this keep revolving, keep changing. So whereas if I had an X brand with a spicy variant, tomorrow I can go for a cheesy one. Or if I want a tom yum kind of a version, let me go for tom yum. Or it's a veg version or non-veg version, seafood. So there is enormous opportunities in terms of making it. That is, I'm talking about selection of noodles alone. Then it comes to the toppings. We have about 16 to 25 kind of toppings where people can select from. So my way of cooking, if I need more to do with select veggies and more of proteins, where I need chicken or something, I have it there. So people are, each one is selecting what they like. And even when we talk about a vegetarian, this one, we had our Navratri time, which is generally most of the Indian places that no people prefer vegetarian food, and Chennai is nothing different. And we had our maximum number of this one goes in during the November month. Generally, it's a dull month, people call it as. And because the we never had a problem with the opportunities, options, what to give it for customers who could want a veg with topped with many veggies. Because veggies also we have many, and in there also we give toppings like paneer or tofu or various kind of things, and in addition to cheese or whatever. So people have, even a vegetarian has got his own liking to take it from. And in addition to this one, we have that, as I said, like, no, there are a lot of imported snacks and beverages we keep. So that's as a good add-on along with the spicy noodle. And we have the authentic and adapted Korean dishes, which is served from our kitchen. So those people can order it while at the counter when they are in. They can order for whatever Korean dishes, soups or salads, Asian bowls, and there are select continental dishes like pastas, and some of the very good desserts are there. Desserts we have in tiramisu or panna cotta and many kind of this one. People love that. Just a second. Sorry, I'm sorry for the, yeah. There's the, yeah, sorry. So and this is our menu. We just spoke about it. The DIY combos and the beverages, whatever we have. These are all like, no, there is nothing called repetition happens. Each time customer comes in, he will have, or he or she will have different things to choose from. Even a kid, we'll have many kind of imported items where, like, no, some of the Korean chocolates or other this ones. So they go happy. They go happy after coming to this one. We can always see, like, when they enter Myeon Hub, it is with jumping with joy. That's something like, we also like, quite, when we really see those things. Our Instagram page is all filled with customers and their own experiences. You see a lot of kids videos and all that, which is they want to experience and they want to talk about, like, how it was. When we talk about age group, I'll say, like, we have, though initially at the concept side we thought it is a 15 plus is the age group. 15 to 35 to 40 is what we thought about while working for such a long 1 year of studies in terms of how noodles can be, like, made available to customers. We thought this is the age group, but we were actually, like, with our experience, we thought we understood it is a 5 year old. And from there, they actually go to the schools and say, like, no, yes, I made my own food today. That is something, like, no, which is something, like, really good to share for the customers or the parents and all. So it's going to the Myeon Hub. It is not they are not just going to to go for food. It's basically for the excitement or engagement and experience with the food, and they make their own. So they go happy, and they bring one kid goes to his school, and next time you can see another 20 30 kids from different his network comes there with the families. And it is not just only a family place. It is a youngsters and the youth, the working class. It is this there's a food for everyone. Okay, that is what I can say about offering from Myeon Hub. And let's say what USP in terms of Myeon Hub. And it is a brand. It is established as a brand, more of for the experience and exposure. What we were talking about is a brand when who can give experience to customers. They would like to go back to that brand again and again, so that we all have seen from the experiences. So that is what we are also running here. So this is India's first DIY instant ramen cafe and the social hub, and we go with that, and this wide global noodle library. We have a big noodle library and a wall which is completely converted for selection of the noodles. We have 50 plus SKUs are there, and across multiple brands. So and different price ranges also. So combos are given as such, so people can choose whatever kind of thing they want. And along with the toppings are given, different toppings are given. This is a fast casual revenue format and high table turnaround. So here we are in Chennai. We have seen, we have handled the customers even 100 at a time as well, because it is the selection. The noodles will take what 5 to 8 minutes kind of thing, and then go to the cooking center where they need about 5 minutes what the preparation, I mean cooking or whatever it is. So in 10 minutes you can actually get your food ready. And so uh, even for a busy working person, he can come for he or his group or the gang can come for lunch. So we do a lot of team lunches also, where people come from the IT hubs. They come in for the food, and they spend some time also after that the food, because as I said, there's a place where people can talk about what there. This one could be something to do with work, something to do with anything else. It's possible. It's a fast casual revenue format. And most important thing is what we give is interactive smart cooking stations, which is where people, then when there are people come for can you please help us in terms of doing it. We have our own team. They normally be there at the stations to guide them, because a first time customer may need some kind of support. We give that, but everything is taken care of by the smart stations, where be it the uh, timing for the cooking or the water, whatever is required for cooking, or the temperature, everything is preset and all those things. So nothing, they don't worry about it. So it is such a very no, even a small kid can operate it. That's how we have set it up. And yes, we have certainly looked into all safety angles and everything. And that is no, we are operational close to a year now. So it is doing well. And next is most important thing in food business is all about the inventory and the perishability issue. Okay. And in our business model, the most important thing is the low perishable thing about your noodles or whatever you stock. Don't have to worry about those, all procured internationally. Don't have to worry about it. There are issues like wars and shortage can happen, but we don't have to worry, because no, it is got a at least a longer perishable goods these are. I said no, this was something which was used during the World War time. That is how that's when this noodles was invented by Japanese guys uh, long ago. So here there is a inventory control, not a problem. We can definitely work on it, and it is we've been successfully working it. And low perishable thing. And it is the most important thing is no, the high youth appeal or social media appeal. This is quite very well said by people across the platforms in YouTube, Instagram, and all those things. we share whatever we share a collab done by customers with us. But there are many, they share their photos and experience of Myeon Hub. Unless it is tagged, we'll not see, but you can see many customers who've been talking big about Myeon Hub and their experience. Something great to say, and we've been happy about it. Yeah, this is the store. This is the Chennai store. So which will give you an idea about how interesting is the way it is being designed. Okay, the first right side I'll talk about. This is what I'm talking about, the big Myeon wall. The entire color code thing is actually, it's not colors, it's all different selections. As I said, 60 plus SKUs are there, and every this one is well notified, where like, what is spicy, what is this one, so people can easily identify what he likes. And even our people are there to assist them. Like somebody kid says like, I want to try a spicy one, we will start, we can give them, okay, this, you start with this. And later he want to go for a challenge in terms of a spicy challenge. We have certain things with 3x spicy and all those kind of things. And in that also there is multiple brands. So it is not about boredom, about like, no, doing it one. They have multiple selections. We have snacks and some imported beverage, so which are there, they can choose from. And then I said like, no, there is a billing counter. After the topping is done, they go to the billing counter, and the TV, what you see is like the menu, where like, no, they can select the menu, other things in addition to what they want to take from our kitchen. So all these are available. And the below that, what you see is the smart stations, where people just go to this one, and everywhere we have clearly mentioned how it is. The picture what you see below with the round circle is actually the how simple it is mentioned, like, how to do it. So it is actually like, given people like, this is what it is. And everyone will ask like, no, sir, how it is like to be. It's so simple. So they can do it, and they can add on other toppings. We actually, in addition to that, we give about 7 8 different toppings also, which is complementary in addition to whatever is being given as a combo. So there again, somebody want to add a spicy thing, there is chili sauce, or the chili sauce is there, or green chili, green those other items are there, they can take it. And there's a dining, we have the indoor dining also. And this Myeon Hub wall, if you look at that, the picture there, that is another spot where people love to take. That's actually, we talk about youth experience. What is happening in Myeon Hub is reflected there. It is actually like, that's what in the wall where you see. So it's an experience zone and an engagement zone. Yeah, this is what it is. Maybe we'll just give you a bit about us. I'm Vinod, and been coming with close to 3 decades of experience in terms of, mainly in terms of like, brand architecture, marketing strategy, and many large scale projects executions and part of it. So it is all about like, working with a brand, and made how it can be done kind of with the food. So being as associated with many things to do with food as well, in terms of branding and developing it. So those experience have come in like, in building this particular thing. And we are looking at, people who can work as a long-term scalability as Myeon Hub's partners, where expansion strategy will be more to do with, quality-driven franchises who align with the brand philosophy, and the growth as what we have a vision. Okay. I'm sure like, there is, with strong governance and operational excellences, we have done it. We have seen it in the reality in the store, which is one of the most happening cafes in Chennai kind of a city, where it is a more, conservative city itself. That kind of place, like, we could make people select Myeon Hub or Ancient Noodles as a space where like, they would like to experience it, which we've been doing really well with. Next slide. This is a co-founding team. people come with a vast experience. I'll say the discipline of everything comes from these three lovely ladies. Rosalie Joseph, co-founder, and Smita Vinod, co-founder, and Prajita Anand. So they are actually the backbone of the company. This is a BYB. Actually, I forgot to tell you, it's a women-led entrepreneurship. That's something good to talk about. And three ladies are actually driving it, and their experiences, they come from various background of handling operation systems, people, and the financial governance, and that is very important success of any brand. So that actually thanks to these three lovely ladies, they have been very well handling it in all this time. So even people management, our staff, or everyone, you saw one slide where people have been showing thumbs up with the Myeon Hub. This is actually they love every day coming and engaging with. I'm talking about our own staff, not about the customers. Customers, yes, I said that has been reflected in terms of their reviews or feedbacks. We are at about 4.7 rating in terms of Google also. People have been writing too good about ours, and we're quite thankful about it, and we encourage that. Okay, a quick things. In fact, I told you about why this particular opportunity was happened. So, this is about how noodles were started and where India is. It is surprising for all of us, and different forms where noodles were tried over 3000 BCE, and wheat was one of the main food we all know. And in Japan, they made during this time to. This is actually for the brand I'm talking for making the brand. So because though it was talked for the World War time, for how food can be used, and it can be stored for and how it can be packed and well, that I think this is something they could really well done, and is actually done across over 100 countries. And in India itself, it is you know India is the third largest country of consumer of instant noodles, and about 9,000 million servings is our 2023. Now it has gone much higher. This is a 1 year old data during this one, so new data will be updated. So this is what why there is an opportunity in terms of instant noodles as a global food and comfort food. This is where India ranks among the top consumer of instant noodles. Quite attractive. If you see, no, even from 6730 billion, which you talk about, during the 2020, that is a COVID time. Even there, no, there's a growth was always there, similar consumption, and it is growing. I think about 13 to 15% is a growth as per industry standards, and that is where. And India, with when you talk about third place and with this kind of a population, you can imagine where it can go. So that is where we know there is a potential to expand this business to multiple cities, and similar kind of a format with making customers engaging and all. I'm sure it'll take a long way for Myeon Hub.
Okay. Thank you so much, Vinod sir, for the wonderful brand introduction. Now I will take up through franchise approach, financial snapshot and rollout plan. Before that, I would like to ask the potential investors, everybody, if anybody is having any question, you can, drop in the chat box, and we will take them. Q&A box would be there, so you can drop your question in there, and we will take them up at the end of the presentation. So this is the proposed franchise model. So Myeon Hub wants to enter into the market with a 4-4 model, which is franchisee owned, franchisee operated model, where brand guidelines will be provided by Myeon Hub. Then all the investment will be taken care by the franchisee partner. The ownership of this outlet would be a franchisee. The rental and all the operating expenses will be borne by franchisee partner, and net profit will be generated by franchisee partner, and they need to provide the royalty, 7% of royalty and 2% of marketing fee to Myeon Hub. So the model is single unit franchisee model, and it will be having dine-in and takeaway. So here are the financial investment snapshot, where the format is experience plus rooftop outlet. The area for this store would be 1500 to 3000 square feet. The franchisee fee is 8 lakh plus government taxes as applicable. The setup cost will include store capex, interior fit out cost, furniture and fixture cost, which is around 32 lakh. The total investment to start the operations to run the store is 58 lakh to 59 lakh, and the royalty, as I have mentioned, 7% royalty plus 2% marketing support fee plus applicable taxes. Then the payback period is close to 18 months. The internal return rate is coming 78%, which is really good. The lock-in period is 3 years, and the total tenure, the total agreement period would be of 5 years. So the ideal partner profile is the person who is already having minimum 4 to 5 years of experience in running a QSR chain or multi-unit F&B outlet. So this could be a right partner, or we can say that this is more preferable. It is not that we will not be accepting any yeah, proposal from the partner who is not having any QSR or F&B experience. The location to start the location of the franchisee partner would be in metro or tier 1 cities, as we are planning to expand in metro and tier 1 cities for phase 1. They must be having the strong links with raw material suppliers, packaging vendors, and marketing agencies. These are the supply chain, inventory planning, price points is advised by Myeon Hub and managed by the franchisee partner, as day-to-day operations will be taken care by the franchisee partner. Outlet operations, client interactions, inventory planning and management managed by the franchisee partner. The franchisee partner will require 55 to 65 lakh to start the franchisee outlet, and also they need to have some contingency fund. The location for the outlet has to be strategic with captive high footfalls. Myeon Hub rollout plan is we want to plan to expand in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, and Coimbatore for phase 1. So at least we are targeting 2 franchisee outlets in each city, and then we can move forward towards the other major cities of southern India. So these are the GDP data for all the cities. So brand obligations, franchisee agrees to use only the proprietary trademarks, logos and brand names and IP related content which are designed and approved by Myeon Hub. The franchisee agrees to offer only the selected products and services approved by Myeon Hub, and menu can be customized as per the market demand and customer taste preferences. So majorly that will depend where we are rolling out the franchisee. Franchisee to acquire all local licenses and fulfill all legal and business compliances. Then franchisee need to follow marketing, branding and advertisement guidelines as per the Myeon Hub's specification. Consistent and time-bound reporting, and franchisee is required to keep business records according to Myeon Hub's specification from time to time. And the franchisee fee would be non-refundable, and it would be one time for the total tenure agreement period of 5 years. So this is how the process of franchisee acquisition and deal closing. The first is initial franchisee application form. Initial franchisee application form will be signed by the potential franchise partner. Then non-disclosure agreement NDA will be signed by both the parties. Then EOI and due diligence process will happen. Then LOI, letter of intent, will be signed by both the parties, and then finally deal closure will happen. So initial application form will have profile, education, work experience, city, location, time frame, quantum of investment, expected ROI, life goals, reason to partner with us. This all information will be captured in initial application form. Then non-disclosure agreement will be signed. Then letter of intent will be signed, where we will be taking 25% of franchisee fee as a token amount, which is non-refundable from the franchisee partner. And then finally, deal closure will happen, where the franchisee agreement will be signed by both the parties, and all the commercial terms and legal obligations will be discussed between both the parties. So this is it. Thank you so much. If anybody is having any question, you just put your question in the Q&A box and we will take them up.
Sure. Thank you so much, Chitra, for having this wonderful explanation with being done along with Vinod, sir. So there's one question being put up here in the chat box. Sir, Satya basically has asked how many branches are there in Chennai, and basically is it inside the corporate now, or what exactly is the scenario? And how many standalone cafes have been planned?
So currently we have the Chennai store is operational, and it is in the very much in the main IT corridor itself. The place is called Okiam Pakam, which is adjacent to various ITES, residential colleges, and all those kind of things. It is in the corporation, within the corporation limits only, which is functional for close to 1 year now. And what was the other query? As of now, we have only one store in Chennai. We are now looking at other options. That's what we discussed about.
All right, sure, sure. Thank you. I guess there's one more question wherein someone has asked that how complex are the smart cooking stations and what is the maintenance cost?
I'll say it's quite what do you call, not complex at all. That's what I said. Even a youngster kid and can operate. So that's how we have just done up, and which is the way to handle will be like very much mentioned in the do's and don'ts, or the operational manual and everything. We'll be mentioning it, and it is not a complex model at all. And if in case any issues with that can be handled.
Sure, sir. So there's one last question, I think. What is the staff requirement and the training process for the outlets that you require?
The Chennai store, what we have is about a 3,000 square feet of store with indoor and outdoor with a standalone kitchen. We have about 10 staffs there, which basically to ensure that no people are well handled in terms of the customers are given some kind of an advice at the counter, and someone to handle the machines, and just to explain them. Kitchen, we have the kitchen staff and also service staff kind of thing. We have 10 of them are there. Training, yes, it is we undertake the training for the staff, be to handle the smart stations, or how to sell the different kind of packs, and that knowledge transfer will be there. And also a lot of FSI related things are all will be given training. That's an endless kind of thing. We keep doing it quite often, because these are all to be done, because food related thing. We want to ensure that everything is people follow every guidelines.
All right. So basically, training, you mean to say, will be provided by the brand itself,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
All right. And just a rough estimate as to how many employees are required, if in case someone has put up therapy.
10 should be fine.
10 should be fine.
We
Okay.
can
All
manage
right.
to. Yeah. If the store is smaller format, see, we have given a range of 1,500 to 3,000. If it is store of 1,500, then it can come down also.
All right. Sure, sure. So great, sir. Thank you so much for this informative session. I think we have just done up with the questions as of now, and probably if in case there are further more questions being put up for the people who have joined here, or maybe anyone else who would be definitely once we have posted this webinar, post this session, if in case any other investors would be having some questions, definitely we will reach out to you to directly to to address those questions. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining this call, Vinod ji. Thank you so much, Soni ji, and thank you so much, team, for joining this call. And we will see you with the another franchise opportunity and our next webinar for tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Swapnil. Thank
Thank
you,
you so
sir.
much, everyone. And
Thank you.
it was a nice interact with everyone here. Okay. Thank you so much.
Same here, sir. Yeah. Thank you.